Okey diyoruz. En son ne oldu? Avengers'ın 82. sayfa sayısındaki Örümcek Adam'ın göründüğü yere baktık. Hani benim böyle takip ettiğim bir site var. Örümcek Adam'ın sıra sıra hangi çizgi romanlarda, hikayelerde göründüğüne dair. Ve işte o Avengers'ın 82. sayısı için Spider-Man burada ciddi bir rol alıyor gibisinden bir konumda tutmuşlardı. Açıklamasında hani böyle Peter sadece cameo olarak görünmeyecek demişlerdi. Ama sonra ben baktım iki karecik dışında hiçbir yerde Spider-Man ya da Peter Parker görmedim. Bu iki karecikte ne oluyor? Peter işte tam şehirde bir sıkıntı olduğunu anlıyor. Çünkü böyle işte inek kafalı, boğa kafalı bir karakter bütün New York ya da bütün dünyayı ele geçirmeye başladı gibi bir şey oldu. Avengers'da action alıyorlardı buna karşı. Peter de işte ben de çıkıp hani böyle Peter Parker bu konuda bir şey yapamaz ama Spider-Man yapabilir deyip tam çıkıyordu ama sonra Mayhal'a girdi odaya. İşte dedi Mayhal'ın zaten heyecanlanmaması lazım. Cart curt kahramanlık yapmamaya karar verdi. Çünkü Mayhal'a zarar verecekti. O esnada kahramanlık yapsaydı eğer. Hani bundan sonra dedim belki yine de bir çıkıyordur falan. Şöyle dikkatli dikkatli baktım elimden geldiğince. Hani baştan sona okumadım eyvallah ama yine şöyle bir sayfalara yakınlaştırıp baktım. Hani Peter ya da Spider-Man var mı ya da bunların lafı geçiyor mu? Benim bildiğim geçmiyor. Bu açıdan geçenki okuduğumuz cameo'ydu ama cameo yazmıyordu ve şu ana kadar o sayfanın hiç yanıldığını görmedim. Bu açıdan şeyden şüpheleniyorum. Acaba cidden bir yere okumayı kaçırdım mı falan bilmiyorum. Hani özellikle baktım, resimlere baktım, konuşmalara hızlı hızlı baktım falan. Varsa bile çok silik bir şey diyoruz bence ama olabilir. O cepte dursun. Onun dışında başka bir şey yok. Okay. Silver Surfer 15 Cent CC 14 March. Skyrider of the Spaceways. Approved by the Comics Code Authority kendimi geri koydum. The Silver Surfer. Tipi de direkt aynı. Hani Fantastic Four'da gördük. Sanki bunu T 2005'lerde falan çıkan filmlerinde onun dışında bilmiyorum. Ve oradaki tipi de tıpatıp böyleydi diyoruz. TM TM Marvel Comics Group yine TM. Sooner or later it had to happen. The Surfer battles Spider-Man. An all new super spectacular to take your breath away. TM Copyright 2007 Marvel demişler. That's interesting diyoruz. Okay. Two. Bu ne diyor? And to the skinny body. Okay kanka diyoruz. Three. 146. The Silver Surfer TM. The Surfer and the Spider. Produced by Stan Lee and John Buscema. Inks Dan Atkins, Lettering Sam Rosen. Inks dışında direkt Spider-Man ekibinin işi. Okay diyoruz. Meteor. Traveling at a speed that rivals mine. Four. Even as I watch, it plummets dangerously close to Earth. And now a second meteor appears. They are about to collide. At the speed they're traveling, it will be like a hydrogen explosion. Nothing can save the humans on Earth below. If I can come between them before the moment of impact, nothing but the Silver Surfer's power cosmic. Five. And before they can crush me into nothingness, I have done it, Earth will be spared. But before the gleaming Skyrider can reharness his strength, tok kafaya bir tane meteor vuruyor. He is struck by a hurtling chunk of rock-hard debris and helplessly plunges to the planet below. I could have sworn I saw a figure falling past us. Don't let mission control hear you, or they figure we've been in orbit too long. Continued after next page. 6, 7. Hey, what was that? What was that? What was what? Never mind, it couldn't have been. Splosh. Better than brutalized. The surfer lies motionless upon the riverbed until he is slowly revived by the cooling currents. My board. I must have my board. Meanwhile, let us turn to the surface above where we find crack. 8. Your bolus won't stop me now. Henry, I warned you about too much television. If you're not reading about superheroes, you're watching them on TV. What's wrong with that? Kaptan Amerika okuyormuş. It fills your head with useless daydreams. What good are they anyway? Submariner Fantastic Four. But I enjoy them just like you enjoy your girlfriend arguing. You're always arguing. Go to your room so I can have some peace in here. He wouldn't feel that way if he'd bothered to read them. I've even got some teachers who are hooked on, hey, what's that? Right outside my window, it can't be. 9. It's the Silver Surfer. I know him anywhere. He looks like he's in some kind of daze. Dad, come here, quick. You gotta see this, Dad. Still feel weak, dizzy from the fall I took. Must clear my head. See what, Henry? There is nothing there. You're too late, Dad. He just turned the corner. You missed him. The air will refresh me. But I am too low, too close to the humans. And much closer to one particular human than he suspects. Nothing doing around town today. Might as well head home. Continued after next page. 10, 11, 12. Kinda drafty up here, but it beats carrying bus tokens. Oops, I almost overshot that rooflet below. Twip. Better not miss it this time, cause I still haven't learned to fly. Hey, what happened? What did I latch onto? What's pulling me along? A costumed figure clinging to my board, but why? It wasn't my idea, Mister. Sesli bir şekilde söylemiş. Okay diyoruz. 13. It's the Silver Surfer. It can't be anyone else. Hold it. You're soaring too high. Get back to the rooftops. No, too many times in the past have I been tricked by such as you. I'll not be trapped again. The lower I descend, the more vulnerable I become. And so, my head, what have you done? Twip. Does it look like Curly? Nobody takes Spider-Man for a ride. Wow, he dissolved my webbing with one quick blast. But now he's gonna fall. 14. The board, it's falling also, pulling me with it. It's swooping down to catch him. And now it is the surfer's turn. First, I remove the last vestige of webbing, but no, now he has no support. Now he will plunge to earth. Zuck. That hydrant below, if I strike fast enough. The water caught him, it broke his fall. I don't know what the surfer's game is, but if he thinks he's gonna make a laughing stock out of me, he's gonna have to use those blasters of his. Continued after next page. 15, 16. Seconds later, it's him, he's back. Giants, Jazz, Green, Gesture, Thor okuyor. İşte başka ne var? Şunları okuyamıyorum. Şunları da okuyamıyorum. But this time, I'm not letting him get away. Can't wait to wake up dead or I'll lose him. He looked like he was fixing to land on the roof. I was right, there he is, but what's wrong with him? 70. Even those with whom I have no quarrel still oppose me. I never to know an ally, never to find a friend. Someone's coming behind him. Am I never to return to the land of my birth, too far off Zenla, where sanity and reason prevail? Okay, Mr. Clean, we got some unfinished business, you and me. In every voice, in every human heart, a smoldering hostility. Who are you trying to kid, surfer? You're no silver dog. You nearly killed me back there before. Step back, I warn you. Save your warnings for those who need them. Sock. I don't get it. I thought you're about to attack me. Being human, what else could you think? 18. But even the Silver Surfer has his breaking point. Not even I will turn the other cheek forever. Spider-Man, defend yourself. Zack. Well, what good does it do me to be watching all this? No one's ever gonna believe it when I tell them. I will need no cosmic blast for one such as you. Twip. No, don't bet on that, bald head. I don't carry this webbing of mine around for sure. 19. Just as I planned, he landed on the fire escape. In a way, I am almost disappointed, surfer. I told you'd give me more of a workout than that. Well, don't worry, the webbing will evaporate after a while. I do not intend to wait. Not when I can hit this metal with the merest touch. By releasing the smallest portion of my energy cosmic. Hey, it is too hot to touch, too hot to stand on. So I'll just head for greener pastures. Feels like I've been shaking hands with the human torch. 20. I can just leave the surfer there if the fire is not knocked out of him. He's too powerful, too dangerous to be running around loose. So it's time for funny games again, Twip. Meanwhile, what manner of being is Spider-Man? What prompts such as he to answer each challenge with physical force? Or is he not different than all the others? Perhaps man was born for violence. Don't know what you're mumbling about, but it's time to interrupt. 21. My only problem is, now that I have got you, what the heck do I do with you? In fact, that question is on many lips, as we can see. You got to break it up before someone's hurt, or before they tear up half the city. Keep those crows back, clear the area, move. Our men can't handle it alone, Captain. They need help. It's because of the surfer. No one knows the extent of his power. Alert the governor. He's got to rush troops in here. And because the governor is quick to act, and Big John Buscema likes to draw crowd scenes, you get the surfer this time. Yes, army 71,500 sanırım. Never thought Spider-Man would be on our side. Continued after next page. 22. 23. Keep it moving, clear the streets. We want these buildings evacuated, and that means now. Wait, you got to let me through. My son is missing. He's somewhere in the area. I have to find him. Sorry, mister. I got my orders. Now move along. But what if he's up there in one of those buildings? And even as the frantic parent speaks, wow, whoever thought I'd someday be standing on the surfer's on board? Çocuk da iyi takılıyor diyoruz. If only I could make it fly, wonder how it feels to go zipping through the sky. But the one man who can has other things on his mind right now. Ugh, what does it take to put you out of action? More than a costumed human possesses. 24. But I've grown weary of battle, and so I leave you surrounded by a twisted mass of solid steel, that you may contemplate the folly of your act. He wrapped this car around me with just a wave. As for me, my contempt for man grows stronger with each breath. He's more powerful, more dangerous than I could have ever guessed. No one can be safe with the surfer roaming free. Scrag. It's no longer just a personal grudge fight. It's lots bigger now, lots more important. He's more deadly than a dozen vultures or dark oaks. For the uninitiated, Spidey is referring to a pair of his own most fearful foes, Stan. Meanwhile, there he is, he's standing alone, now's our chance. All batteries, fire. 25. Baka baka kaboom. Again the madman strike. Again the force of hate prevails. Some kind of protective field is shielding him from the shells. But why does he just stand there? Why doesn't he fight back? They leave me no choice. I can either destroy them or take to the skies and flee. And since their greatest sin is ignorance, then to me, my board, what's happening? No, no. Continued after next page. 26, 27, 28. Upon my board, a youth, he cannot keep his balance, but if he falls, he dies. In order to save him, I must hone my energy cosmic to its most delicate degree, even though it weakens my own defenses. Now, though I am suddenly vulnerable to the explosions about me, I must ignore them. The slightest jar will cause his death. Every fiber of my being must focus on the boy. I am floating down like on a cushion. But fools, their shelling continues. They are not yet aware that their life is at stake. I must hold on. I must not weaken. Just a little longer, a little further, gently, gently. 29. It's my son, Henry, Henry. All batteries, cease firing. I am okay that the surfer saved me. The surfer. You should have seen it. He stood there, risking his life, just so I could get back safe. Why did they try to shoot him? Why? Why? The troops heard what he said. They're laying down their arms. All of them. Because he was strong, because he was different, I thought he was a menace. I was guilty of acting towards him the way others have acted towards me. They're ordering us back to base, and it's just as well. There is not a man here who take arms against the surfer now. Now, when I am weak and spent, they turn to leave. No longer do they seek to slay me. Perhaps there still is hope for them. Perhaps one day they will renounce all use of force. For only then, at last, will mankind come of age. Next, the human torch. Diyoruz, kapatmadan önce diyecek bir şey var mı düşünüp geliyorum. Nope, hadi görüşürüz.